and welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name is Mark Hoffman and today I'm going to be taking around our 2011 Amiga Commodore. As you've seen from inquiring the car, it represents exceptional value. This video is going to be mostly about condition. Now on the front of this car is fitted with the genuine Holden bonnet protector, which has done a brilliant job. I can't find a single stone chip across the bonnet of the car. Front bar looks brilliant as well, nothing major, no stone chips at all. If I'm being brutally picky, it's had a little nick there that's been touched up. Now you know how picky I'm being on a car when I bring up a touched up nick on a vehicle. Coming down the driver's side of the vehicle, from where you are, you can see no signs of shopping trolley dents or anything like that. Brilliant condition, unmarked alloy wheel. We've fitted a brand new set of tyres all the way around this car. Nice, great condition road tyres. A bit harder to see on these sedans and the four drives, but heaps of tread in their brand new tyres. So no money to spend on this car for a long time. Does have mud flaps on all four wheels as well. Indicators in the front guard. Little badge there saying Series 2 to know you got the updated better one. Coming down the side of the vehicle, no signs of scratches or nicks or anything like that. Windows aren't tinted. I'd thoroughly suggest getting the windows tinted. It makes it a lot more comfortable in summer. Isn't even scratches in the door cups there. Brilliant condition. Coming down the side to the rear wheel now. We'll see, yet again, unmarked again. I'm trying to keep my shadow out of shot so you can actually see it. No signs of wheel rash there at all. Brilliant condition, brand new rear tyre on the car as well. Coming around to the back of the Amiga now, we do have a tow bar kit fitted to it. It is a heavy duty tow bar on this car as well. We are rated, what is the tow rating on the car? We'll find out and come back to you on that one. My memory's eluding me. A couple of minor stone chips across the back of the car. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 little touch-up trims there as well. Dual exhaust tips on it as well on this car. Coming around to the passenger side of the vehicle now. No signs of stone chips, nicks or anything around here as well. Actually, I'm really impressed for a car at this age to be this clean. Rear wheel, unmarked, no scratches, no nicks or anything, brand new rear tyre there. Coming down the side of the vehicle, same thing, I'm not spotting a nick or a scratch down the whole side. Front wheel, unmarked, yet again, brand new tyre. So all the way around the exterior, has a couple of tiny little touch-ups on the rear bar. Apart from that, this car presents brilliantly around the outside. Down to the front of the Amiga now, and I did talk about towing a moment ago. I was thinking 1.6, but that's because I had a manual one. It's actually 2.1 towing in the automatic, so a bonus there. Coming into the engine bay on this car, not much to look at, lots of plastic these days, but a nice engine bay to have a look at, I suppose. You're looking at a 3-litre V6 with 190 kilowatts of power and 290 newton meters of torque. It wasn't long ago you had to get a big V8 to get that sort of power. Through a 6-speed automatic transmission, you're looking at getting 9.3 litres to the 100 and getting around 760 kilometres of average driving range. Like magic, we're at the back of the Amiga now. As I mentioned before, 2.1 towing down there. Have cheated by opening the boot. You've got a button on your remote and the button inside the passenger glove box as well. The boot is double hinged, so it gets way out of your way, easy to load things in and out. Big boot space, as you'll see, we've got the tow bar hidden in there because they hurt like heck when you kick them on the yard. Lots of space in here, no sorts of marks or scratches that I can see or any stains or anything weird. Do have the ski port hole down the back if you wanted to add a little bit more storage in the back. If I grab this little cord, it's got a little nifty holder there on the boot as well. Pop that up out of the way. We have a full-size steel spare there with a brilliant condition tyre. It's actually still got some of the fuzzy things on it, so I'm probably guessing that hasn't even been on the car. Right, inside the Amiga Series 2 now, and quite a comfortable place to be, actually quite familiar. I had a wagon version of this car actually. Steering wheel here obviously does have height and reach adjustment, which is what you need in a car. Set yourself up nice and comfy and lock it away. On the steering wheel, of course, no signs of wear, scratching or anything like that on it. Really good condition. We've got our controls here for the phone and obviously volume. Does have a nav button. Was an option in the cars. All the Commodores have the button. This one doesn't have navigation fitted to it. On the left side, of course, we've got our audio and trip computer. Probably will change the trip computer to my favorite one most people use, the digital speedo. A lot easier to read. Left side, we've got our wiper controls. Right side, we've got our indicators and cruise control. On, off, up, down, quite simple to use. On the dashboard there, I'll light it up so you can see it a little bit better actually, but you definitely have an easy to read tacho and speedo. Speedo in the center, digital, you can scale it through to depending on which sort of option you want, but generally that's the one you'll leave it on. 100 kilometers an hour, dead in the center of the analog one, then it gets a bit silly from there. right hand side, a bit hard to see from your angle there, but we do have headlights here. I've turned them on just so you can see the dashboard. Automatic headlights, of course. You've got off. I don't know why you would leave them on automatic. If it does rain though, you might want to pop your headlights on though, because they work very well at night, but not so much in the rain. Door trims on the car are cloth, and it gives you a nice comfortable thing. It quietens the car down and makes it a bit softer as well. There's no really hard plastics in this car except up the front there. Moving across in a little bit, we'll stop over here. I've got what I think is an electronic brake controller. Do confirm with your salesperson if it is a brake controller. I want to confirm with my mechanics, but it does look like the brake controller in my car, so I will confirm that though. I think it is. So you do get that 2.1 towing out of this car nice and safely. Into the center, we've got our little media unit here, quite configurable actually. Currently listening to Nova apparently on this one. If we hit media here, you can change it up. You've got CD, USB, iPod, and come back here. You got Bluetooth audio as well. Obviously we don't have a phone paired up, but you can play Pandora, Spotify, iTunes library through the audio system as well. Button here to test all the indicators at the same time. Down from there we've got another way to control the audio system. I just use the touch screen to be honest, or the steering wheel controls. Don't think many people use these ones to be honest. Coming down, we've got our dual zone climate control. Yes, in the Amiga you get dual zone. Right hand side driver's side, left hand side passenger. You can display external temperature as well, which is 16 degrees. You can play with your fan settings where you want it and on off of course. Little button here looks like a car doing skids. Don't hit that button, otherwise that will be you. I'd leave the traction control on. The ESP in this car is brilliant. I had an SS version. You give it heaps of throttle in the wet and the ESP wouldn't let it do anything and would allow you to turn the corner. That feature saves lives. D for drive. Just nice, set it, forget it. If you're feeling like Fangio though, you can throw it over the left and have your sports mode as well. Pop it back in park, because my cameraman doesn't really like it when I take off driving during these tests. Handbrake here, drop it down, nice and flush, a good look actually. Pop it back up. Over here we've got our door locks if you're driving through a bad suburb. You've got your mirror controls there, as well as a window lock to stop my cameraman playing with the four power windows we have in this car. Two big cup holders, a nice center console here, which has a little spot for your car change coins there. Got a little 12 volts, auxiliary port and USB port there, and a 12 volt port there as well. So fully featured to get your phone or anything plugged into the car. Interior seat trims and everything in the car present brilliantly. Does not have floor mats this car, but the carpets present very, very well as well. Seats are really good condition, door trim's good. Have a look at the rear seats now, they present in really good condition as well. Car is fitted with 6 airbags. We've got dual front side and dual side curtain airbags as well. The roof lining in this car, something I always look at when I look at a used vehicle, presents really, really well. There's no signs of any marks or anything like that on it. Now getting into the service history of the car, just grab that book out of there. The Holden books are a bit fun to deal with. This little grey one here is the one we want. Originally owned by a person by the looks of it, and we'll go through here to the service history of the car. 15,000, it's done. We've got 30,000's done, the 45's done, the 60's done, 75's done, and that brings us to a little gap there. And then obviously we've done the 100,000 kilometres, the 90,000 kilometres where this car is currently at. So really good service history on this vehicle as well. If you're watching this video walk around tour of our Series 2 Amiga Commodore, as you've seen, brilliant condition outside, brilliant condition inside. This is definitely the Amiga you've got to come and see. Give us a call on this car, 9907 0555. But before you go, don't forget to ask your salesperson about a 5-year mechanical protection plan this car does qualify for, which now includes 10 years of roadside assistance as well. That number again, 9907 0555, and thank you for watching.